wasn't one of the prettiest games, but a win's a win, especially since it's your 600 career win.
Well, I thought Jonas gave him a heck of a first period. I think we had 10 or 11 pretty good opportunities, and he made some great saves. We make a mistake, and they end up putting it in the back of our net. So, I watched their previous games. I think their play's improved, and they may give up some chances, but they're ready to counter. And I thought Let's made probably 3 real good saves in the last 5 minutes. We went down, tried to score, give up a rush chance going the other way. And we needed a couple big saves, and we got it. And we needed a power play goal, and we got it. So it was good to see.
You said this morning numbers don't mean a lot, but to get 600 now that you have it, does it mean something?
Well, it means I'm on my way to 700. I said to somebody, probably like 30 more losses, and I got 500 of those too. So, I think it means that I've had a lot of good players. I've coached a lot of good players. I had some real good teams. President's Trophy team, and those wins for the most part belong to those guys in the ice who go out and get them for you. And the guys went out and got me one tonight, and we needed that 2 points to help move up the standings. It was the most important thing. But I think the effort we put in the game was real good too.
It's nice to see Chason finally get one.
Yeah, he's looked refreshed, energized since he's come back. And I think we talked about it yesterday. He needed one to go in, and he was in the right spot there, and just got a piece of better shot.
Did some line juggling into the game.
Yeah, we had a little bit of have had a little problem, so I had to. He was off the bench here for a while, so I felt Val was working real hard, but was probably hanging on to the puck a little bit too long instead of moving it. So just tried to free up that line a little bit, and he's played some good hockey with Eakin and Cole at the same time. So just a wee little shake up to see if the top line could get on the board for us.
What do you think of Whitney?
I thought he played well there. He made the play in the first goal, and again was in on the second goal. So I thought he made some real nice plays. He probably had maybe 2 or 3 good opportunities to score too.
What about Dylan getting back in there? How'd you think he did?
Well, he's a big piece for us. We know that. We missed him the other night. He's a horse on the fence and can play the physical game, and really skates well for us. And when we're missing one of those pieces, we notice it in parts of our game. So it was great to see him get back.
A game like this can, when you're dominating play like that, like you did in the first period, I guess it can be a little frustrating. Are you glad, happy the way your team sticks with it?
Well, I said I'm kind of used to it because I went through it in the 2 weeks of the Olympics where you get 20 or 30 chances and you score 1 or 2 goals. I said that's the exact same feeling. And then you get scared every time the puck's in your end because you think a bounce could beat you. And went through a lot of those games where you stand there and you wonder why it isn't going in. They're tight games, and every time a puck goes towards your net, you've got this fear that it might go off a stick, go off a skate, and that redirection is going to kill you.
How was Eakin?
How was he?
Didn't he go off the game?
Yeah, he went off for a little bit, but no, it was nothing.
Okay.
Nothing serious with him.
We got a back-to-back tomorrow night with Columbus. What are your thoughts on the Blue Jackets, and what do you guys need to do to
You know what? I haven't spent a lot of time watching. I know they won tonight. They beat Toronto. Saw a little bit of that before we went out and played tonight. They got some big forwards. I think they got some good speed up front, and I really like their defense. And of course, Bobrovsky in goal has been really good for them. So I think they showed they're right above where we're at, and should be a pretty tough game.